So when people start by asking, what is my intention? And make it clear on their intention, and they write it down. Now, research shows that less than 2% of Americans actually document their intentions or goals. The ones who do write them down have an 80% chance of achieving those goals. When you write something down, you're signaling to your brain that you mean it. It's a direction you're moving in, and it has to be ongoing. It's like an A to B statement. An A to B statement is something you're evolving into. Once you get clear on your intention, list the sponsoring thoughts. The reasons why you want to be healthy, for example, because those sponsoring thoughts are really going to be the driving force to propel you in that direction. If it's health, you may want vitality, or you may want to look better. If it's wealth, you want freedom. That's what you truly desire, your freedom to do whatever you want. So when you begin to define your intention and couple it with a sponsoring thought, you're giving your body an emotional taste of what that future is going to be like. Now, the next step is to plan your actions and master your day one day at a time. So now you've already dismantled an old part of yourself. And you say today, the thought I'm going to have is that I'm a genius and I accomplish everything, or I live in no time and the universe provides for me. The universe is in my favor. What behaviors might demonstrate this? I'm going to get up and I'm going to work out. I'm going to read that article on success. I'm going to make choices to elevate my emotional state throughout the entire day. Today, through this simple process, you've already changed at the biological level. If you get up and prime yourself, reminding yourself who you're going to be, then the next step is you've warmed up your brain and body to be in that personality. Get your behavior to match your intentions. Now, take it out for a test drive and accomplish what you set out to do during the day. In other words, when you get your behaviors to match your intentions and your actions are equal to your thoughts, you get your mind and body working together. Now you are mastering exactly what you set out to do. Now, when you begin to experience the effects of your choices, those new experiences start to reaffirm the emotion you created from your sponsoring thoughts. The loop is starting to change, and your choices begin to become a new habit. Track your changes. Take a moment to journal or have a board on your wall and say, I got up earlier. I did a 20-minute walk. I did deep breathing exercises before I went to bed. I feel great. I'm going to do it again. My definition of a genius is being uncomfortable and being okay with it. When I can stay in that place of uncertainty and the unknown and transmute that energy into clarity or gratitude, I can keep my energy up even though there's chaos around me. Then I'm filling that void between the old self and the new self with information. When you change your energy, you change your life. In other words, you're so busy being elevated, you can't predict what's going to happen. You're very clear. You're not going back to those familiar cravings and urges. Finally, cue your environment. Take a moment and place reminders on your dashboard, car, desk at work, mirror in your bathroom, or refrigerator to remind yourself of your future. Simple little cues, simple words or pictures. If you keep your conscious mind focused on what you want, your subconscious mind will take you there. The hardest part about change is not making the same choices you did the day before. You can say to yourself, okay, I have some pretty tough thoughts I have to overcome today. Let's just put them out and drag them out for observation right now. So I know that when they come up, I'm aware of them and they're not me. That's the old self. If you begin to look at your choices and behaviors and say, you know what, I've been a victim for too long. I'm not going to complain to anyone or anything about anything today. I'm not going to make excuses for myself. Those are the two things I'm not going to do. I just won't go there. If you take a moment and really ask yourself, what part of my old self can I bring to my new future? Because if I want to be healthy, wealthy, or a genius, I can't bring these thoughts with me. There's an alignment with my future. When you begin to realize that this is the person you're going to create, these are the things you have to leave behind. That simple analogy will help you get clear on the direction you're moving. It allows that energy to push you. Now, that energy is like the flame on the alchemist's crucible. It's going to turn base metals into gold. It's going to remove the dross. So purification comes with quite a bit of agitation. There has to be a stirring that takes place. I think that most of us in the last year or two have felt this incredible stirring inside of ourselves, and that's because the energy is so intense that our nervous systems have to adapt to it. I think our purpose in life is to remove these layers, masks, habits, and emotions that block the flow of the divine within us.